菇大王带来的 Amazing Amazon。
Good afternoon. Welcome to Martial News. I'm your anchor, Chen Luz. Today, we are going to take an in-depth view into the world of Amazon. What comes to your mind when you hear the word Amazon? Do you associate Amazon with the vast rainforest for its countless unique species? Or do you think of the e-commerce company that sells audiobook and Kindle e-readers? In contrast to Amazon's soaring revenue from its e-book industry, the future of the Amazon rainforest, however, is not so promising, owing to deforestation. This comparison seems interesting to our today's topic. So, first of all, Dr. Underwood, since you are the author of The Art of Reading, would you please further explain what roles paperbook play in the process of reading?
Which often cause eyes to focus harder when looking at the text on screen. Second, since paperbook is an entity, we can enjoy living through the pages and enjoying and inhaling the enchanting scent of it. Lastly, paperbook can be preserved physically and arranged on the bookshelf in whatever way you fancy. That's why many people see them as something commemorative and give them to friends as gifts. However, I have to admit that paper books are not without dark sides. To be honest, the numbers of trees cut down annually for the production of books sold merely in the United States is 13 million trees. And the material of books mostly originates from living organisms, so it can't be properly preserved and it's not eco-friendly enough. This is such an urgent issue that even a book lover like me can't ignore it. Besides, it's not hard to imagine that a book which consists of hundreds of pages, that is, hundreds of pieces of paper, can be too hard or too inconvenient to carry around.
Thank you for your explanation, Dr. Underwood. Anyway, we've just heard one side of the topic. Now, let's see what the other side has prepared for us. Dr. Lily, as you are a senior professor in MIT, could you please illustrate the pros and cons of digitized books?
Thank you. Just like Dr. Underwood just mentioned, paper books have positives and negatives. So do digitized books. First, the convenient portability makes ebooks appealing. People nowadays already have too many things to carry around. So, a gadget that can store as many books as you want definitely meets the needs of modern readers. Besides, ebooks are easy to merchandise. Buyers can complete the whole process online, that is, the book or books, will download to your device right after payment. In this way, a small portable gadget has big data of text. Instead of grabbing a book, all you have to do is grab an e-reader and have a whole library to choose from. However, despite all those advantages, digitized books still have some weaknesses. First, you may suffer from computer vision syndrome if you stare at an e-reader device for too long. What's more, since the purchase process is going on online, that security should be our prime concern, one invasion could put our privacy in danger. Besides, e-books won't be any good for those who can't afford or can operate an e-reader. Consequently, how to strike a balance between paper books and digitized books is really worth our concern.
Thank you for sharing your vision, Dr. Lily. Speaking of the future, Mr. Black, you've mentioned many interesting points in your latest book, The Future Wisdom. Could you please elaborate your thoughts of both paper and digitized books?
Thank you, Ms. Hughes. The main focus on my debut book is about the possible evolution of both paper books and e-books. In the publishing process of paper books, a change of paper material should be priority processed in order to make paper books recyclable for multiple uses. As a result, paper books become more eco-friendly and trees are less likely to be cut down. As for e-books, decreasing the dispensable devices helps increase its popularity globally. Since accessing to e-books requires fewer essential devices, consumers are more willing to pay the price. In other words, e-books become more approachable and user-friendly. For example, in the Harry Potter movie, every article in the Harry Potter Auto Update newspaper is presented with a magical moving image. Just imagine if we insert a gadget with microchip within a specific book. It not only allows the readers to keep only one book, but also keep them updated as well.
Very impressive, Mr. Black. May I ask you, Mr. Black, to conclude today's discussion?
My pleasure. Technology comes from humanity. But the shocking truth is that technology is serving humans while jeopardizing the earth. Despite the many differences between paper books and e-books, both of them are created to nurture a beautiful mind. So I believe with beauty in mind, we humans can eventually reach a heaven right between technology and Mother Earth someday. Thank you.
Thanks for your comment, experts. This is the end of our news. I'm Chen Luz. See you next time.